I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. I'm going to move my hand and look up the lens of my camera, and I'm going to see the reflection of my hands over my working table here. So I can see that. Got all my LEDs. Got my, well, I did this in a drill press at the RC shop. It's not the greatest, but it's better than this wonky one. So you got some nice little straight lines, and it just starts going boop 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 boop. Like it's just it's nice, it's good, it will work, but I don't like it. So this is the next one. It's not the greatest because, well, I'm learning, and I'm not very good at a ruler or marking down the exact spots it has to be in. But the next time I do it, I'm going to get the first hole close to this edge here, so I do have a little bit, so say like that, and I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to grave it, like just scrub it up a bit to a mark where I think would be perfect for the other LED light to sit beside, so they'll have a gap. So next time I'll do it better. So let's get on to putting these in so I can solder them up. And I'm going to go with, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's a small diode and a big diode. I'm going to put the small diode facing upwards because that's the plus side. So you can tell which is up and down. There's a little tiny chunk cut off, and then you still got your little tip here. So this is the top going up. I'm going to start from this side, work my way down. Small diode up top. And these are in there tight, like these sit in tight. Like I literally gotta push it. See, look, these are not coming out. I gotta physically push them in there. So this is not going to require any glue to hold them in. I'm just going to make sure they're really straight. Alright, let's move on. Small diode up front, up top. So if you put one in the wrong way, all your lights will work except for that one. Because the big diode is black, the ground. I do apologize if you can't really see what I'm doing. I did say I was going to do a full build of a light bar on cam. I think I'll do a bigger one. One for my K5. When I get it back out. I think when I take it out again. But this one I'm building, I'm going to build for sale. This one's going to be for sale. I think I might sell it for 25 bucks, 30 bucks. This is really not that hard to do. Like, I understand there's probably like the, you know, you got different sizes. You got 3mm lights. These are 5mm lights. Give me a second. Let me get this last one in and I'll show you the paper on the lights. I don't know if you can see all that pretty good. That one. 12,000, 14,000. I think that's luminance. Right, right. Alright. Small diode up top. And I do want to appreciate all you guys that are subbing to me. It's going to help me out in the long run. I know if I can get 1,000 subs, I can start making some money, because being on disability really sucks. I am poor, and I hate it. Just finally, I got a second MRI done from my doctor, because I've been dealing with this pain since '08, and I got screwed around big time. From WCB, even my boss, for my work. Oh. gonna switch it upside down. So big diode, since I'm turning it around so I can get to this one, big diode up at top now. And we want to give this a little tweak now. Make sure everything is straight. And you got that. Shabam! And normally when I'm doing my soldering, with this little doohickey, the soldering gun, this is my third one. I had one that I received from somebody that did some artwork with plain glass and copper or whatever. Copper. And had another buddy give me one, but it didn't have this. So I bought this. I normally put it really high up because sometimes my solder, it doesn't go on. And then when I'm heating these up, the one I even do comes on unheated because I'm heating this one up and it's just too hot. So I am a noob. That's sticking. That's doing good. Put some of that on there. Now you gotta remember, yeah. Okay. Now if you get lost on what your lights are, which way the diodes are, this is why I probably do this, because on my light bar, you got a bit of round because of the tabs coming down. See, I'll show you something. That's my Silverado one. I'm redoing it because I didn't like the way the lights sat in. But look at this. Look at the faceplate. This is nice and it's probably not the prettiest, but you know what? When I get all my lights put back in here, nighttime's gonna become daylight for me on my RC. Alright, enough talking. Let's get the friggin' work. So I gotta put some paste on each of these things and then tin them up. And even another thing is, if you want to lower these tabs and you want to kind of have them all the same height. So I do got to trim some. And well, I got to find my other ones. The cut. Hold on. Let me find it in this messy room I have. Where did I have them? I do apologize if this takes a little time. Needle nose. Nope. I want to use proper to clip these. You know what? I already test fitted it in. I like how it was. Could do a little better on getting rid of these down a bit, but I'll just sacrifice and leave it. Since I can't find my tools too much. Now you're going to need some wire to go across all of this stuff. And I guess we'll just go with these ones. What we're going to do here is, I'm going to need my lighter. Because you need to remove the wire, the plastic housing from the wire. Or the protector. So what I'm going to do is, trusty old lighter. You just twist them up so you get a nice lead. Ready? As soon as you got that. You see, it'll look like this piece right here, this one, which I had to cut down, and I'm not going to use it because I don't want to have to attach them both together on the light. I'd rather have one straight piece. So what I'm going to do here is take some of this lead-free tinning flux. I'm just going to put it all over this. Just like that. Move that out of the way. I do apologize if you can't really see. My room's not that bright. Should be using my flashlight. And you do want to open your windows and have a fan for this stuff. You do not want to inhale it or breathe it in. I hope that'll be good enough. Bam. One more to do. Oops. And if you break your stuff, throw it away, because there's no point using it anymore, because it's not going to be the same. I tried ripping it off in the metal, and I ripped it right apart. A little bit at a time. And it is nice when this goes as planned. I think this is the nicest soldering I've done, that it's not come apart on me when I'm soldering the next one. That's my dog having a dream. Bam! Okay, next is the resistor. So we got two different ones. Got a 30 milliamp and a 20, the one I originally used. So I'm going to show you the 20. First of all, we're going to clip off the tips of these. And we'll clip those off with proper stuff. But these ones, we'll clip off. I'll tin this back end up first. now if you get to this point, it doesn't really matter if you got it the wrong way. As long as you put wires on each, you know, just get it like that. And if you don't know which way it is, just pop them out. Because if you don't glue these in, that's a thumbs up. If these are tight, if you can fit these 5mm tight in that hole, you're golden. Oops. Gotta touch up that one a little bit. All right. And my resistor. I'm only going to do half and half with this, and then I'm going to test. Just like that. Bam, bam. And since I'll just hook this up because this goes straight to my battery. Or, hold on, let me see if that's right. Yeah, that goes to my battery. So how I do it, since these are pure, well, you got your red. See my red and the brown? The red is going to be on the black with the white line. So I make that my plus. Black, anything that's always black, just straight black, I always make my ground. So let's go with this one first. Let's cut this down a bit. There's, frig it. Let's go with it. This is the 20 milliamp resistor. Before you even test, you make sure all your wires or anything is not touching your plus. So you want to space them out if you have to. It can jump. But to be on the safe, well, you know, I'm just going to test it right over, just like that. And I need my battery. I need a battery. Okay. Got my battery. Got my connector always on there, so my LEDs run from my batteries. Make sure you put the red with the red. Look at that. One not working because I didn't do it proper. So we'll fix that right now. That's the fifth one from the left side. Sorry if I blinded you guys. There it is. Found it. What I need to do is I don't know if that worked. All right, second try. All lights should work. I say, all lights should work, Captain. Bingo! And that is, these LEDs are ran off 7.4, 2000 milliamp, 35C, 15 WH LiPo battery. which, you know, I don't know what the 35C and the 15WH is. So if anybody knows, please comment. Now let's go to the bigger resistor. 30 milliamp. Two little quick swipes. Done. And it doesn't really matter which way you put them. And that's done. 30 milliamp resist one. So this is going to be brighter. So put your sunglasses on for this one. I don't want to have to blind you. You'd be like a deer caught in the headlights. Red with red. Ooh, that is nice. That's bright. So that's the 30 milliamp and the 20 milliamp. You all let me know which one you think is better. I'm gonna get this all tweaked up, painted up. I gotta do the arms. See, look, I'll show you something else too. I gotta get the brackets. Okay. Here's my light bar, made out of aluminum. I do got a rubber insert in there to protect it. Here is a plastic arm that would hold on to here. So you got that one. So I had to figure out, I didn't have these at the time, nor on my Silverado. So I had to figure out how I'm going to make my arms to hold my light bars. So I did a T. That would have been the two screws, one screw up there. This is some cheesy play school work. This is kindergarten work. This, throw it away. The new improved. Shabam. Almost looks the same, eh? Nicely done. So you get rid of the black. This is all going to be painted black, but you still keep the same contour as all these lines on your brackets. So I'm going to get this all put together. And I think I'm going to put the 20 mil on here. Milliamp resistor. Because that's what I'm running on mine. I'm going to have to do the test to see which one is brighter from the 20 milliamp to the 30 milliamp on these. And it does, with the 30 milliamp, it will probably drain a little more juice out of your battery. Probably not much. I'll have to do a test. So I'm going to take this one off, put the 20 mil back on, and get this all prepped up and ready for sale. Yes, I'm going to sell this one. I paid $1.75 for 100 LED lights. So if I sell this for 20, 30 bucks, scores! Friggin' rights! But also someone will have a badass LED light bar that won't break. But if it does, if the LEDs come up or frig up, it's an easy fix. They're not glued in, so you can unsolder, pop it out, put another one in, bam, go. 1, 2, 3. You know. Okay, well, let me get this all put together and I'll bring you guys all out when this is all done. So until the meantime, I appreciate your time and you all have a great day. Okay, I got it all put together. This line's going to be temporary, I think. I might just leave it in. But I taped up these so the connections won't touch. Here's some shrink tube that's not been shrinked yet for those. So basically, red with red. working. Yeah! Thumbs up! That's as bright as... Hey, yo! Like I say, you might want to put your sunglasses on because this is bright. I have my eyes closed because this is dang bright. Here, I'm going to show you again. Bing! Bing! Alright. Enough of that. Thumbs up.